The Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ according to Luke chapter 7, beginning at the 18th verse. At that time John summoned 2 of his disciples and sent them to the Lord to ask, "Are you the one who is to come, or should we look for another?" When the men came to the Lord, they said, "John the Baptist has sent us to you to ask, 'Are you the one who is to come, or should we look for another?'" At that time Jesus cured many of their diseases, sufferings, and evil spirits. He also granted sight to many who were blind. And Jesus said to them in reply, "Go and tell John what you have seen and heard. The blind regain their sight, the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, the poor have the good news proclaimed to them. And blessed is the one who takes no offense at me." Today's gospel reading, John the Baptist, from his prison cell, sends his disciples to Jesus to ask him a question. "Are you the one who is to come, or must we wait for someone else?" It seems that sitting in his prison cell, John was beginning to have doubts about Jesus. John had announced that Jesus would be a fiery prophet. He would come with his winnowing fork in his hand, gathering the wheat into the granary and burning the chaff with unquenchable fire. Jesus had not turned out quite like that. In his opening homily in Luke's Gospel, Jesus declares that he has come to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. Jesus was the visitor from on high, the visitor from God, and his work was to reveal the hospitable love of God for all. Jesus turned out to be less judgmental and more hospitable than John had expected. In his reply to John's question, Jesus pointed to the life-giving and healing quality of his ministry. Jesus' coming was good news, an occasion of joy, especially for those who were broken and battered in body, mind, or spirit. When we come before the Lord in our brokenness, in our poverty, in our weakness and need, we will always experience his presence as healing and life-giving and renewing. Jesus' final words to the messengers of John the Baptist were, "Happy is the one who does not lose faith in me or does not take offense in me." Advent calls on us, all of us, to renew our faith in Jesus as the one whom God promised and for whom we are all waiting. We are not waiting for anyone else.